Hello, brothers and sisters of Lander. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense, and I try to get down to the nitty-gritty, to the gist of things, with all of the rhetoric and all of the gabbling, monotone voices. I don't do all that. With a comical approach, dark humor. Unsensitive people should beware of me. Children, because it is explicit, and I use swear words like pussy, cracker, nigger, spigs, hillbilly, foolish, imbeciles, just a bit of slang so I can spice up my channel, okay, for future purposes. And of course, I'm going to try to waste a little bit of your time because people tend to complain about not liking my face or not liking my glasses or my own biasm. I want to get rid of those biasm people. So truly intellectual people, you listen because you don't know my background. You don't know what I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to allow my pages to evolve, okay? I'm the real McCoy. And so those people who are simple, who like simple terms and understanding, I'm the page to go to. You see my face. I don't have a little block over my page. I don't have to hide my face because I'm not afraid. I'm just a distance away from you. That's all it is. I'm just trying to help both light and the dark. Though I am on the dark side more, okay? You can stay in your lightness. You can stay in your light. I am not for the light. I repeat, okay? All right, now a minute has been gone. If you have any comments, suggestions, or insults, you put it down below. And I will screen it and approve of it. So say something nice or say something foolish. Try to put something foolish down there. And if it's cool and it seems logical and it seems correctamundo, motherfucker, I will put it down there. Okay? I will let it be seen by the public. Now, okay, this video is going to be about asexual motherfuckers. Okay. Asexual is basically when you're mostly not attracted to the majority of people in the world. Okay. I am asexual. Though everyone has some sort of sexual drive or attraction for human beings. Sexual attraction, I'm saying this, everyone. Okay. Some people are dormant until they get older. And sometimes it may never come out because of the fact that they died too early in their life in order to experience a sexual attractiveness for any fucking thing. So, to make it very clear, we're going to make it on a spectrum. Fear-based celebrity versus, that's on the far left, okay? All right? You're a you're keeping your celibacy. You're keeping your sexuality because you was trained through fear. And then in the middle section, it's called sexuality. There's spectrums, whatever you want to call it, through the rainbow. You can make it all complex all you want. And then it's asexual. Now, asexual is basically more particular towards being very particular. Okay? Most women, okay, I said most women are more asexual. Okay? Men are sexual because they never had the capacity to express themselves. All right? But nuns and stuff like that, they are celibate. They keep them as, abstinence. Okay? They believe they should only give up the sexuality until they are married. Like me, as an asexual, I believe that I can only get married to a female who I know who's a virgin. While a celebrity believes they can only get married first. Okay? Or go through certain situations to where then they get married. Then they let themselves get down. Okay? And so we got that out of the way. A sexual person is almost most people in the world. Mainly women, I mean. Okay? Sexual men, however, are... let me make it very clear. Sexual people are most women in the world, okay? All right? Sexual men in the world basically didn't get a chance to express themselves, so they're most likely to be sexual. You understand? They are sexual. Now, women, however, they can control their sexuality. Okay, so they are more in the asexual perspective. It's like everyone else is who already had sex or whoever experienced sex or who can get sex. You understand? Okay, now... So I'll put it in the box there so you understand, I'll put it in the description box of what my perspective, my understanding of it. I looked at the dictionary term, sure. And I am correct too. So the more you're not attracted to society, and you're very particular, like for example, most women are prostitutes. They're not attracted to most men. They're not attracted to most men. They're only attracted to money, okay? Or just the fleeting image of the looks from the beginning. So they're asexual unless you have those two qualities, money or looks. They don't care about anything else. You understand? Asexual is basically you're limiting, like me, I'm only asexual if you're a virgin. Okay, you may have a nice body to me, but I'm not interested in banging you. There was one time I was dealing with a chick one time, and I said, let's play some games first. I'm mental. I told you. I'm mental. And she didn't want to play no games with me. She didn't want to calm your ass down. She didn't want to have conversation with me. Like my wife, I told you. I started being unattracted to a bitch real quick. And she called me gay. I said, I'm not gay. I just want you to play some games or some shit. Get the fuck out of my house. I kicked that bitch out of my fucking house quick as white on rice. I kicked bitches out of my car because they said some shit. Like the one girl, it was a girl in my car. That bitch name was Carmela. And I was like, told the end of the story of Harry Potter. That shit turned me off completely. I kicked that bitch out of the car immediately because she didn't apologize. And I'm very wicked upon those women who are not compassionate, not thoughtful, not apologetic. You know what I'm saying? So I am asexual. You understand? So if I come off to you and I'm asking you, this is what I want, and you say yes. Now look at my past videos. You'll understand how asexual I am. If I tell you this is what I want, and you say yes, that's all I want to hear. I don't want to hear no. Once you start giving me some feedback, then my sexual drive goes down for you. That's asexual. Now most women are prostitutes. Okay, they are asexual as well. Okay, so basically they just look at money. They don't care about your personality. They just care about looks. So I told you. Now they may give you a chance because you're your charm, but that's about it. That's as far as it goes. Okay. Now, like I said before, sexual people, however, most likely they're going to be men who has a drive, a burning drive in their hearts. Women usually don't have that burning drive unless it's about money or security. You know what I'm saying? A truly sexual, loose person is a whore of Babylon. They'll sleep with anybody. Okay, they don't do it for money. All right, that's a sexual person. Okay, sexual people are mostly men. Okay, because women have a chance of choosing who they want to be, so they're more on the asexual side. But the higher you go, the more intellectual you become, or more particular of the things you choose. Okay, unless you're some sort of alien, everyone has hormonal imbalancements, testosterone, estrogen levels. Okay, testosterone, estrogen levels, or other chemicals that I may be missing about. I wear my glasses. You understand? Now, what else is there? Okay, like I said before, celibate. People who like to keep the celibacy, abstinence teas and all that, that's a form of fear. So they fear that God is going to get them, or a monster is going to get them, or a ghost is going to get them if they don't follow the codes. Okay? It's not a tradition. Because back in ancient times, people just had sex freely and had multiple women. And then they became wives. Then religion came out. Religion is a form of fear. As I say before in my past videos, the more fear you have, the more unhappy you become. It's a delusional illusion, okay, of most people have. So when people say to me, you're religious, and that's it, that automatically turns me off. But I'll try to give you a chance. I try to give you the benefit of the doubt. See, I'm trying to be open-minded. The only thing I'm attracted to is your purity, okay? The only thing I'm attracted to is your intellectualism. You understand? Okay, like Mikto. Now, there's people who are trying to be celibate, okay, and say, oh, I'm not giving up my dick to no female anymore. But I already said before, I made many ways of how you can fuck women with a dildo and still get some sort of gratification. Kind of like a fucking fetish. You know what I'm saying? Now, you can twist it all you want. You can twist it in all sorts of things. You could be asexual, a desexual, whatever you want to twist it, but everybody has some sort of sexual attraction for human Homo sapiens, okay? Some people have a sexual attraction for animals. That's called bestiality. And they have no attraction for fucking humans. But maybe they did at one time. Unless they were born, they were born an alien, or they've been trained or brainwashed, or have hormonal imbalancements in their own fucking body systems. Okay? Everyone has some sort of sexual attraction. I told you this already. Now, what else is there to say about me being asexual? What else? I'm trying to read here. My little notes keeps me in check here. The proof, if you want to understand that most women are asexual, you just understand what prostitution is. Most women are not educated well enough to understand that beauty is fleeting, okay? And they choose men superficially, not realizing that most women are destroying the world indirectly. They know they're doing it indirectly if they're educated. Okay, so if a woman's educated and says, "Oh, I know my sexual body is causing men to be alluring towards me, and they don't want to control it in a conservative way," then they realize that, hey, I don't give a fuck about them. When they say that, they become feministic, a feminism. Okay, all right. So now we over 10 minutes now. Okay, I don't want to be sounding monotone. I don't want to be sounding monotone when I talk to y'all peoples, y'all folks. Okay, I told you I dislike most of you because you are mostly biased. You don't use common sense. And I'm just trying to give you an example and taste that I am mostly asexual. Most women are asexual, okay? Because they pick and choose what they want in an individual. Now, a female can be called a prostitute, asexual. I'm mostly not attracted to no men. I don't give up the ass that easily. You know what I'm saying? They'll say, unless some money is given to them. Unless you're pretty much attractive. That's it. That's all it takes. Okay, now for me, I don't give a fuck how big your booty is. I don't give a fuck how big your titty is. You see what I'm saying? What the asexual section is? Okay, I put it that way. Now, a sexual person, like I said before, a sexual motherfucker is a motherfucker who either has it dormant and they can't release themselves. They're sexual. They'll be sexual. Most men will be sexual. Any female that actually is attractive. Okay, all right, and it basically it doesn't matter if they're unattractive or not. Most men will do that nasty shit. I met a couple guys who were too sexual. Too sexual is not good. Too sexual is not good, motherfucker. Not even being normally sexual, okay? A female's touching me and shit. I'm like, I don't like that shit, okay? Wait, let's talk first. See? That's asexual, okay? Now, I'm not trying to be a celibate person. I'm not trying to be an absentee person. Like, I'm fearful of myself, fearful of my fucking soul. But you get the fucking point now, right? Now, okay, on to the next thing, okay? Now, some people become homosexual. Now, they may get tired of their regular sexual life, or they may get tired of their regular asexual and just come the motherfucker out of the fucking closet. I would never do such a thing. I don't want a shitty ass. I don't want no dick up my fucking ass. I don't want to stick my dick up no shitty ass. That's fucking nasty. That's. I have OCD. I can't stand germs and bacteria, parasites and all that shit. Like I said before, if a female's a virgin, then I don't have to worry about it that much. Okay, my mind. See how the mind thinks of asexual. Okay, now females think, oh, that nigga need some money at least to get in my drawers. You see, that's if she's a prostitute. You see, that's all it is. You get labels. Everything is labels. Now, okay, what was I at? Okay, it all comes down to mental psychosis, mental psychologies of their own reflective desires. Simply talking to an individual, you'll find out if they're asexual or picky. But you don't really need to do that, okay? Because usually they'll either make an indirect approach or a direct approach. Most men make direct approaches and get rejections, especially if they're average and they don't have a lot of status or money or something like that, while women allow men to approach them indirectly, okay? Women don't understand that they can make moves, okay, and make a direct approach, but they're more afraid, okay? Women have more fear to approach a man than anything else, okay? Because they know how it feels. They know they're not equal to a man when they know that they don't want to feel all that rejection, pain, and suffering, okay? Now, went on to the next subject here. Like I said, most women are asexual, very particular about who they sleep with. Their sexuality may rise if you give them some money. Okay, everybody has a sexual drive, unless you're a fucking alien or you've been trained or brainwashed or you have abnormal human imbalancements in your fucking body. Okay, I said it all right here about asexual. Okay, what else is there to say? Okay, right. So I'm reading here. Say that through evidence. Now, that's all I wanted to say. You come down to mental psychologies, reflective desires. You talk to them like me. I say, hey, I'm only interested in the dildos. Hey, I wanted to see going in and out, and that turns me on. Okay, that's a fetish. That's an asexual. Okay. Now, I told you before, again and again, sexuality. If you're a sexual person, you're either holding it dormant or you're just gonna fuck anybody or anything, okay? That's a sexual person. Alright? You don't give them no limits. Because that you're desperate, okay? Alright? You don't lock that shit down. Like I told my wife, I said, hey, I hope you're not a sexual person. Giving it to anybody or just because you're horny or some shit. That's stupid, okay? When I'm horny, I just rather masturbate. When I'm horny, I'll be like, hey, I'd rather tease a bitch. Okay, look at my videos, what I'm talking about. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. I hope that's understanding so you can understand what asexual is, sexual is, and to be absent. Okay, absent from sex. Peace and love to you, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Peace.